My name is Robert Leroy Curtis, but I'm known as Bob because everybody who's Robert becomes Bob. I was born in Leflore County, Mississippi. It is not the color of your skin that dictates how you dance. It's the flexibility of your brain and what you want to do. We all should know who we are. And this is what we're all afraid to do. We're afraid to get down and look at who we really are. I'm sure there's something greater than the normal human being, and something greater than the gods that the human beings have created for themselves. I don't have a point where I see its ending. For me, it goes on forever. My father was actually born in 1858, which made him born during the period of slavery in America. He actually was a slave, and he has talked about his being 7 or 8 years old when it was being abolished. Both my parents were half white, half black, or half black and half white, however you want to call it. So I'm neither totally white nor totally black. As a child, I was always ill with the flu. The summer I had malaria because I was such a delicate little creature. Usually the doctors came from the town, they would call them when I was in my worst. They would somehow manage to break the fever. But one year, I think I must have been about 12, they couldn't break the fever. They just said, he's going to die. There's nothing you can do about it. But my mother didn't accept that. She took peach tree leaves and boiled them and put a quilt, a blanket inside, wrapped me in this blanket and put me in this boiling water and cooked me until I started sweating and the fever was broken and the malaria disappeared. I think the first dance I ever really got interested in was in church. The dust would be rising, you would see these bodies moving, and this dust with dust on their bodies and sweating, and it was erotic as well as emotional, really exciting thing to watch these people, men and women. There's Louis.
Is that you, Bob?
This is me, Louis. How are you?
How are you? I'm okay.
Good. You've grown a mustache since I saw
Oh,
you.
yeah, I have a mustache and all this hair and the glasses. And just for you. I love your bald head. It looks so sophisticated.
Well, what can you do? It just doesn't grow anymore.
What can you do? The old time. Talk about the old time.
We were in Four Saints and Three Acts in 1952.
Three Musketeers were you, Arthur, and I. Three Musketeers.
We were the three first black creatures who started pointing our toes, doing classic.
That's right. Classic ballet. Lord, look at those pictures. I've never been quite lost, thank goodness, due to dance. Dance has really done that. And that's why the world's screwed up today, because so many of these people are just mixed up. They haven't had a class, a dance class. Get a dance class, straighten you out.
That's beautiful.
That I just did in Africa. I started in Africa because I just came back from Africa. I have never accepted the fact that black dancers were any different than white dancers for doing any kind of dance. If a dancer has a good body, a good mind, he can do anything.
I'm this and I'm that and that's this and that's that. I am what I am. I repeat, I am what I am.
You have to break down all the physical, literal, intellectual, psychological barrier, not just a physical barrier. And that's a lot and very hard to do unless the person is open.
White dancers have to move like the black dancers, and the black dancers have to move like the whites. So you don't see a difference except the difference in color, not the difference in the way they move. So, and they move together. You just see black and white moving together, not black moving in one way and white moving in another way.